dog.
Thank you, dear. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Hello, everybody. Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi.
Welcome.
Yay.
Yes. So today we have with us wonderful wisdom seeker Joan, and we have Thayer Hutchinson. Welcome, ladies. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yay.
we are. We are hoping that our friend Terri, Kigaroo Tarot, is having a great time on her cruise to Greece. I believe that's where she is. And Mark is working to do some kind of a like an antique sale, let's say. And so he's not with us today either, but that's okay because we're all here and we'll all answer your questions for you. Um, and we do know that it has been a very busy news day as well,
Yes.
with the Queen passing and King Charles ascending to the throne. Interesting information. The other thing I did read was that the Justice Department did push back on the judge for the Mar-a-Lago. And so I was hoping that would be something that would happen, and it is. But, smaller news because of the Queen, really.
You can kiss her career goodbye, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's to me, she's just a kid. She hasn't
Yes.
any experience at all.
Yeah.
But I do want to send my deepest condolences to all of you from Canada, England, Australia, anywhere that the Queen was your sovereign ruler. And, this is 70 years is a long time to have somebody. And many people are saying that she was like a grandmother to everybody. So I think that, anyway, my best to everybody.
I'm going to miss her hats. She had
The best hats.
best hats with the best color, and I'm sure
Yeah.
whoever dressed her and made her clothes had such a good time making them.
There's going to be a wonderful fashion show. They hold on to those things, and they all were color coordinated. Who to look for though is Andrew's daughters, Eugenie, and
Oh yeah.
they're the ones with the crazy hats now.
They have the fascinators.
The fascinators, yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah,
Good way to
yeah.
express yourself.
So so if anybody has any questions they'd like to put in the chat, please let us know. In the meantime, Anne, we have your question. Hi, Craig and Sherry and Sharon. We're glad you're here. Wiki, aka Vicky, Bora Bora,
Then
and there's Hypnicity from
Yeah.
Linwood, Washington. Thank you very much. Deb H, Viviani, thank you for being here. Lady Soul's here. Lady Soul opened her own
Kelly's
channel.
here. Kelly's
Yay.
here.
Kelly's here. Hi,
Yay.
sweetie. Hi, Kelly. Sending you lots of love. We just did that. She and I, and it was Ron, I think. I can't remember now. We did card pulls for Canada Day, and we were talking about the royal family at that time. So, yeah. And Colorful Foresight. Hello.
Vivian, yeah. I just want to say that Deb from Purple Elephant had a great video on the other day. She
That's
did a
good.
story about decisions. It's very good. Not that long. Of course, I can't remember it. But check out her channel.
Will do. She's fabulous.
Yeah,
She's
good.
doing really well for herself.
Yeah.
Everybody's opening up, and I mean, like Lady Saul opened her channel, and Deb, and I mean, everybody's doing well, and they're building their community, building community and building their own. And absolutely. And MJ 420, she said she wore hats so people could see her. That's fun because she was short. Yes, I believe the Queen was short. Yes.
She had the Barbie 1950s handbag,
Yes.
the snap top handbag. When I got Barbies, that handbag used to come with it.
That's fun. Well, Kelly said that there was, they know, I didn't know this, but she was talking when we were doing our show and said that the Queen had some, what did she carry in those handbags? And so we're having that conversation. And there's actually, when they wanted her to move along, or when she wanted to move along or get away from somebody, she would switch hands with the bag, and then they'd come over and get her and stuff like that. There was a whole code going on.
Code thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
No.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Marlene, welcome. It's good to see you. Starry Night Seeker. You got a new name. I love it. I love it. Love it. Nancy Riker. Oh, I'm just clicking away for some of you who have questions. Colorful Foresight, I got your question. And let's see, MJ 420, I got a question. Linnea, I got your question. Marlene, I got your question. Okay. Questions from Lady Soul at 5:33 at Heart and Soul Connected. Okay. Did I get that one? Or that would be 2:33 my time. Let's see. Why am I not finding it? Oh, Viviani, I see you posted it for her.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Thank you, dear. Thank you for your work as always. Let me see. We got Aunt Betty. We got Viviani. Okay. There was a meme out there, everybody, and I'm sorry. I hate being disrespectful in any way, but it was Donald Trump sitting next to the Queen, and somebody wrote, "At least she'll never have to do this again." I thought it was great, and I'm sure she didn't enjoy it, but she was always so perfectly kind. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, dear. So it was only until Princess Di came in the picture in 1980 when I noticed, oh, okay, in this lifetime that the Queen, Diana, Fergie, and Meghan suffered from the negative. Yeah. It's always the women. Well, Andrew, of course, but he made his own bed. He
hasn't gotten half the coverage that these women have.
Yeah. And, I'm sure that Mrs. Wallace Simpson wasn't the greatest, but she got the bad press as well. It's always the women's fault. And it's too bad. Yes, MJ, I agree. Thanks for asking about my dog. I was just telling the ladies she's doing fine and she's getting feisty again. She's starting to heal. We call her the little general because she's the top dog in the pack. And so she let them come over and sit by her. They wouldn't get near her, but they got close to her. She let them do that. But now she's back eating and, everything. And so she's the boss. So I said, if it happened to anybody, she'd be the toughie. But I tell you, my poor husband, he just did everything he had to do. And then he said he broke down in the shower and he just bawled his eyes out. And I said, good for you. I said, that's a really tough thing to have to go through. But thank you for asking.
I'm happy to hear of men crying.
Oh, yeah. No problem with me. No problem.
Yeah, that's so healthy.
It is healthy. Yeah.
Yep. Of course, being in the shower helps too, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yes, Prince William and Kate and Harry did help shift the energy. I agree with you. And that comes from the energy of their wonderful mother. I can't say enough about Diana because I know she wasn't perfect, but she really was she was a wonderful lady. So, yeah.
And
thank you so much. Go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
She taught William how to be king or prince because she took him everywhere as a child.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So he had to shake the hands. What William is doing now with his kids, that they're shaking hands, they're talking to people, they're learning what their job is.
Right. And and they're showing their own children because was it Louis? Is it Louis, the oldest one? Yeah, no. He would be the next in line. Yeah. So.
No, George is the oldest one.
Oh, George is. I'm sorry, Louis is the little one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But no, Princess Diana, she modernized that whole way of thinking, and I'm sorry she passed. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know there were times when she wasn't favorable. The Queen, colorful. I agree with you. Yeah. The mid 80s to the 90s, but I don't know. I often thought, why doesn't she just let the younger people take care of things? But she made the promise, and she wouldn't stop her promises. So anyway, to all you wonderful folks who Canadians and British and anybody that was an Anglophile and loved the Queen and everything, I send you my love and lots of healing to you today. So So Joan was able to see one of our own. You want to tell us about it? Yeah.
Yeah, I spent the afternoon with Carolyn Adams, who was in town on her big journey. She went out and was in the Seattle area and then came back, and she's in the Twin Cities for a genealogy conference of some sort. And stopped by, and we spent the afternoon talking, and I pulled out some of my genealogical records, and I thought, she's the only person I know who would be interested in this stuff, and she
Sure.
was.
Oh, good.
And
Yeah.
we decided that we probably are cousins of some sort.
We're all related in some way, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Spiritually and genealogically. So
Yep,
it
definitely.
was really delightful. She's as delightful in person as she is in the chat.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, she and I, we flipped coasts. And so even though I'm still here, she was out. Do you want to show them what she gave you?
And she gave me this, some Moxie, which is a real, a New England?
It's a New England drink.
New England drink. She said she was originally going to give it to you, Allie, before she knew that you would be on the, before you would, before she knew that you wouldn't be at home. But she also said that you told her he didn't like him not
the greatest. Yeah, it's not one of those faves of mine, but there are a lot of people who are diehard Moxie drinkers here. There really are. So I don't know, it has a little bit of a rough edge to it, but that doesn't mean it's not good. So lots of fun things here, like the Necco Wafer Factory is in Massachusetts. And the different Necco things you can eat. And we got some fun stuff here, but I found apple cider donuts today, and that made my day.
Oh, they are.
Sorry. Yeah.
And in the fall, a lot of people have homemade ones on their stand, and they are like worth all the calories. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Totally delicious. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, Craig, they still make Moxie. Isn't that something? Hi, Andrea Galvin. Welcome.
Nice.
Okay. Wow. All right. We're going to go ahead and start our questions. The three of us will be working on them today. We have Ann B. with her kitty cats there, wondering if you can find any insights from either family or pets in spirit.
I'm seeing like a female cat that's got calico coloring, but in spots. That it's white with calico coloring. I don't know if this is your cat or not, but that's what's coming. That's the picture I'm getting. First, I thought black and white, and then the calico came in. And a small Yorkie dog. So,
let us know, Anne, if this resonates with you.
At first, I saw a gray tiger, but then I thought I might just be seeing from your logo from the photograph there. But it was a younger one with great big green eyes, and it was sort of backing up like, it was surprised. Then I saw a more of a tuxedo cat, and then I saw what may have been like it looked like a harness, a black harness with maybe a gray fastener on it that almost looks like a vest, like a service dog or animal would wear, but it and it may have been on a cat or a larger cat, or may it have been on a smaller dog like a French bulldog or a pug or some sort, somebody with a smashed in face. But
cute.
See if, and let us know if any of that resonates. I'll see if I can get a message.
I feel like this calico cat was a cat you had when you were younger. And it was pretty quiet and used to just always be in the room with you. But I feel like you were younger when you had it. It was a female cat, very quiet but very wise.
Mm. Oh.
And
I got.
yeah.
Go ahead,
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Yeah.
Joan. Go.
I was just seeing, I'm back with the gray tabby cat with the big green
Mhm.
eyes, and it's watching. It definitely sees spirits, sees things that other people don't see, and is very tuned into um, psychic stuff happening, other spirits and things, and also
Mm.
tuned into, or was tuned into you. So it might have been a cat that you felt especially close with, or especially, all cats are kind of psychic, but this one seems especially so.
Mm. So yes, you ladies are spot on with the kitties, and she did have a small dog when she was younger. So good.
And I'm
So
feeling
those.
a grandmother. The cat is with a grandmother on your mother's side.
Mm.
I see them occupying the room together very much like these cards you see with the old lady and the cat sitting in the chair.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like the grandmother, I'm just
Mm.
feeling a lot of love and communication from the grandmother, and the cat is a symbol of comfort.
Mm.
She wants to send you comfort and peace. And
Wow.
don't give up. I'm hearing don't give
Yeah.
up. Keep moving forward. You're on the right path.
So when you're saying that, Thayer, I'm seeing a grandmother in a rocking chair with the cat, and the cat jumps down, and you know how the rocker is, and the cat's
Yeah.
tail goes twitch, twitch,
Yeah.
but it keeps missing every time. Like the grandmother goes back and the tail moves so that it doesn't get squished. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But I got the same message as you. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Yes. Quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. And while you're in that quiet space, you can hear them. Because right now, any time of inactivity or isolation, when you quiet your mind, you have the ability to access them and their wisdom, their love, and just thank them for being with you, sitting with you, and or to ask them to come to you in a dream if you can do that, if you remember your dreams, Anne. So yeah, both grandmas are there, and it is the mom's mom, and her dad and brother are also there. So.
And comfort. I'm getting comfort and love. That kind of thing, like comfort food or tea, a nurturing love.
Absolutely. Thank you for the question, Anne. Thank you. I'm glad it resonated with you. Hypnicity is working on listening to her intuition. She wonders if her guides might have anything for her.
I right away heard go with your gut. Psychic stuff tends to be in your head, and intuition is in your gut. And you can just check in with it. It can be it, and intuition is sort of a very practical things that you can go you can kind of ask about. Should I have this for dinner or that for dinner? Is this good for me or that? Should I go to the store now or later? Just all that little stuff is when you live intuitively. You can check with your intuition about all of that stuff, because your intuition, it's kind of third chakra, and it's yourself, and it is your higher self that has been with you through all these lifetimes, rather than other souls or whatever, or guides. It's part of you and knows you better than almost anyone. Because when you think of guides, yeah, they might have, you might have been family members or friends in multiple lifetimes, but your higher self has been there for all of it. So it's it is a distinction between intuition and psychic or mediumship kind of abilities, but it's there for you in big decisions and in all the little daily life stuff too.
Excellent.
I'm I'm getting that you have that you are very well connected with your guides and your angels, and they're very proud of you. I'm getting a golf clap that they think you've done very well. They think that you've managed things very well. You've done a good job managing. Follow your heart for the intuition. Your heart will tell you, you know, sort of will be your map, and then your mind needs to tell you whether you're going to say it or not, because sometimes we can say things that maybe don't necessarily balance out in the conversation. But trust your heart. Trust your heart. I keep hearing that, and you can let's see. I would ask them, because I know that you want to practice your intuition, you want to practice listening to them. I would ask them a question or get a friend and start trying to read each other, or start having fun, doing fun things, maybe with tarot cards. And that way you'll get a lot more confident. But they feel like you've done very well. You've done very well in your life. And you should be applauded.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm getting kind of the same thing that these ladies are. I get kinship with your community, your group. And so I'm thinking group work would be very good for you, if possible, where you could practice things. And that's hard to find sometimes. You come to the different shows and you work with the people in the shows. I know that you don't maybe have people around you that can do that, but if you could find group work, that would be very good for you in order to balance that intuition. Whether you just email somebody and say, would you be willing to be one of my partners? Did you want to say something, Joan?
Yeah, if you're really looking, and I think a lot of times we do use intuition and psychic ability as meaning the same things. I see them as different. And if you're really into intuition, go to echobodine.com. She teaches, she's written or you can get her book called Intuitive Living. She has a podcast called Intuitive Living. And she teaches classes on developing and living by your intuition. And she's amazing. So, and she was one of my early mentors.
Thank you. Yeah, that's wonderful. Sometimes you feel as though you have currents of emotion coming through you, uncontrolled feelings. We all do. We have things that come up for us, and maybe they trigger different feelings for us at the time. But your higher self, interesting enough, is sacred intuition. And that's exactly what you're working on. So your eternal spirit knows that that is one of your gifts, and that you need to just stretch it out like you would if you were, working to do exercises. You don't want to jump in sometimes too fast. You just want to do a stretch before you begin. And I think it's seeing that for you. But yes, sacred intuition and working with your higher self is one of the things I think that you're supposed to be doing, actually. So good for you. Yeah.
And I would give yourself 10 to 15 minutes a day just to feel. When I grew up, I blocked all of my feelings because they were not accepted, and it was very dangerous. And to open up that vulnerability of feeling and just listening. And I wouldn't necessarily call it meditation. I would call it amping up your senses. And that will help you. It's helped me realize that my feelings were right, to look at them in a different way, and to change your perspective on how you're interpreting your feelings. Might be a different way of looking at it. But I don't think you're going to have any problem with this. at all.
No, and don't think you're not working hard enough or that it has to come instantaneously. It's coming. I'm seeing that with myself. I knew this morning, the minute that they said something about the Queen resting or whatever, I knew right away she was going. I just did. So, of course, I don't think it takes too much intuition to realize that at this point. But she could have hung on for a bit more. So
it's the allowing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's allowing and not saying, oh, no, that's not true. The doubting. Yeah. All right. So this is for Lady Soul. Viviani put this up for her. Oh. She did just open her channel like yesterday. And she's been on my show, as you well know. She's been on Jeans. And if you're looking for her moderators, that she goes by Lady Soul on her channel. So maybe you could put it up if you can. She would like a message from either her guides or her family members on the other side. And she just wanted to know how they're feeling about it, I think, and how far she can go with this. But I'm real proud of her because this was a big leap for her. This is a very big leap, although she's talented. She's good at what she does. But, this is pretty exciting for her.
I tuned in. Well, first of all, congratulations. I think that's a fabulous thing that you took the big leap, which is sometimes it's hard to do. But I think personally, I think you're going to do great. When I tune in, I see people dancing. It's like they're having the launch party for you. And then I see it is boom, launching like a rocket taking off. And that doesn't mean it's going to, hit 1 million followers right away. But there is your trajectory is it's looking pretty good. So they say the sky's the limit for you. And they're drawing my attention to those booster rockets. To the, there's stages, like there are stages to a rocket, and then what's the message here, Spirit? You've got lots of energy to take you off right away, but then even once you get out in space, you've got these booster rockets, things that will happen to continue it on. So don't blow it all at once, I guess. I'm not quite sure. But I think the idea is you're not just like a one-shot, what's that? A one-hit wonder kind of thing, that you have staying power.
Staying power. And yes, she says that it took her a long time to just record the first tape. And we know what that's like, don't we, Joan?
Yes.
It's all good.
I got an image of a seedling being put into soil, like, when you start your seedlings in the spring. And I got an image that the energy for the seedling goes way back in your family. It's lineage energy. And just as you would tend to the seedling each stage and make sure that it's growing and it's healthy and it's one step at a time, I'm feeling like it could grow into a very solid, I'm seeing a big tree, a big solid tree. So I'm hearing make each session your own and own that session. And that energy from that will move on to the next stage. But I'm not feeling any impediments. I feel like there's a golf clap coming from the
other side.
Yeah, your mother's side. Or some lineage, mother or father. Could be, maybe father. But
she's also got an uncle over there that she sees.
So slow and sure. And
slow and steady wins the race.
Strength and integrity will ensue. I mean, that doesn't sound like psychic advice. Sounds like my mother. Well, somebody that should have been my mother said that.
All right, Lady Soul. So I pulled some cards for you, honey, and I got the Archangel Raziel first of all. Wisdom, inspiration, Akashic records. And look at this. This is you holding on to your gift and just blasting it out across the waves of the channel waves. And I think they're all up there going, this is your path. This is where you're going, and you're only going to learn and grow as you go. Don't ever be discouraged because this is what you were meant to do. I get the goddess of dreams, and I get vision, intuition, and receptivity. I think people will be see that you are a visionary, that you are a person that's receptive to conversations, and already have been so, on other channels. And I think that's going to grow. And you started this beautiful creation. Look at this, the seeds growing, and soul expression, something new. And here you go. And there go those rocket boosters. So yeah, they're happy, honey. They're happy for you. And yeah. Good luck to you, dear.
Gonna go far.
I know. Hi, Pierre. It's good to see you. All right. So the next one we have is Nancy Riker. Wondering if we can have a message from any of her passed over loved ones. I don't know if you ladies need any names at all, but I'm going to leave it. If you need them, please tell me and I'll have her post some.
Yeah, I'd really like to get a specific
Like a couple names? Okay. So Nancy, if you could put just a couple first names up for me, maybe like Mary, mother, or Tom, father, or something like that. That helps our folks. All right. Hi, Swampy. Oh, Sharon, thanks for finding Lady Soul's channel. Thank you, dear. Oh, good, Dawn Marie. That's nice.
I'm picking up a father figure, Nancy, on your mother's side. I mean, I feel like he's passed, whether it's your father or I'm feeling like it is your father.
We got Homer and Anna. It must be her parents.
Okay. That must be who I'm seeing. If they're both over there, I'm seeing them as a young couple, and seeing him with kind of darker hair with a little bit of curl,
Yeah.
and I'm not seeing her. Maybe medium brown hair, not as dark as he was, but they're really in love. And I'm seeing them as a young couple. And okay, so what's the message, Homer and Anna?
I feel like he had trouble breathing. I'm getting a tightness in my chest and lungs. That might have been an issue for him. I'm getting a quiet man. And he had secrets.
I'm still seeing them as a younger couple and getting the idea that they were so into each other that and maybe that was just kind of the period too. I'm not sure how old you are, where the parents were the primary and then maybe the kids were a little bit secondary. That was really, really the primary relationship, at least when they were young. So let's move forward a little bit, Homer and Anna. Show me when Nancy was part of the family. Okay. And then they were saying I saw them a little bit older and things are more in balance, but they were saying you come from love. They had great love for each other, and then when they had a family, then it was more traditional. They were able to share their love with you, but that was the message that they wanted to give to you, that you come from love, and they were sending love your way.
Okay.
I'm getting he wants to come in and open up an energetic pathway to you. I'm getting like that V, that you open up a V and light or energy comes in. I feel like he's really directing that towards you now. That he's focusing his energy on you from the other side for I'm hearing he likes the new modern way of communicating. That I don't feel like he communicated that well. That he kind of kept a lot of things inside. He wants to show you the way. I want to show her the way. So I don't know what that means. That if you're trying to figure something out, or there's something about wills and trust and a house or something like that, that wants to shed light like a train light so you can see your way forward. Which means that if you do have a puzzle or something you can't solve, ask him, and maybe the answer will come to you. So that's what I'm getting. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it.
So I love it because Joan saw the younger parents, the younger people that were your parents, and I got time machine.
Okay.
And so I think that was purposeful. I mean, I pulled this before you even said that, and I'm feeling like we love to go back in the time machine and remember what we were, and that they're together and they spend a lot of time talking about, or being together, walking into the time machine. And they said, your life has always been an uncharted sea, but you're on a fairly good, bless you, dear, fairly peaceful spot right now. But, keep thinking of it that way. Keep thinking it as an adventure, that you're going to be moving forward, and that, there'll be some turbulence at times, but at other times you'll feel really peaceful. And what I really loved was the last card I pulled was the acorn. And the acorn says lots of great things coming for you, prosperity, good luck energy. They just want you to know and to feel comfortable and to know that they're right behind you, watching everything that you do, Nancy, and sending you their love. But I really love this time machine card. It really, really made me happy. So, all right. Thank you. Hi, Juno. How are you? Yeah, it's good to see you. Okay, next question is from Colorful Foresight. Getting interesting dreams about going to the next step. Can you ask Spirit what is their message? And Thayer, I think you need to tell everybody not to be too busy in your dreams, because things happen.
Things can happen. I dove out of my bed last night because I felt like I was diving somewhere in my dream, and my bed was 5 feet up off the ground. I ended up on the floor in pain, going, "What?" I was diving. I was like, "Oh, I want to dive in here and do this." So I propelled myself out of bed, broke the glass. Now I have a big.
So let your interesting dreams be interesting, but not painful.
Yeah. All right. Now, Colorful Foresight. Let's see what we've got for you.
Hi, Lisa Foster.
I'm getting there. Very happy that you're paying attention to your dreams and that you're noticing them with more intensity. And then I get a vision of a kaleidoscope. When you had a kid and you look through the kaleidoscopes and there's all different colors and angles to it. Well, I feel like your dreams are very kinetic. There's a lot going on, and you're flashing in and out of different points. They're busy. Um, I'm hearing it's a good time to wake up and relax and feel. Don't think, but feel the dream, feel what it is, and move into that feeling and see if you can get a different, by moving into the feeling, you might be able to go deeper into what it is or a deeper impression, and move from there. It's difficult if I don't know what the dream is, but it's the energy that's coming through you has intensified. So learn how to feel and allow the energy to come in more. And then you might be able to be open to get more messages, or maybe it's just more of an intense connection to the outer and inner energies that you are. So I would use that as an opportunity to open up your energetic self more.
So you're having, what's the word I want to say? Daydreams. You're having more daydreams. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, interesting.
Yeah. So,
or is she saying that the dreams she dreams at night are coming true during the day? Are they more like
the night dreams are happening while I am awake? Oh, so yeah. Can you clarify? You're creating a better bond with the divine, but so you're saying, are they prophetic, or you're having them at night, but not when you're in bed sleeping? I mean, kind of clarify that for us, Colorful, so we know. Yeah.
But
I love that.
I'm getting open to it and welcome it with no resistance. And obviously something is trying to get in touch with you and say something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting that the dreams are just there to open you up and get your attention. But the vision I got about them was this tree, a big, like an oak tree, and it was like trying to, lift up its roots and to move. And it said, no, you still have to remain rooted and grounded. But a tree grows from the top, so reach out, reach toward the top, reach toward the sun. Reach toward the light, and then you grow all over. So, do the grounding exercises. I'm getting more insights while I'm awake.
So you're getting downloads is what you're getting then. Sounds more like, or lucid dreaming, as Juno said, but it's more download information that you're getting.
Cool.
It is cool.
It's kind of like relaxing while you're getting a very vigorous back rub. You need to relax and let
it happen.
No resistance. Yeah.
And I was told, I do hear them yet. I wasn't taking it seriously. Okay. Yeah, we do tend to think it's our imagination. Absolutely. Until we say to ourselves, well, this is just too coincidental. Yeah.
What do you think, Joan?
Yeah, I think the message I got is, keep grounded, but keep reaching out and know that it's real. You can't see the sunlight. You can't see, the whatever it is, the carbon dioxide and stuff that the trees are taking in, but they're growing from it. And so just take it in. Try not to be frightened or overwhelmed by it, and say thank you, and just ask them, thank you for this information. Help me process this in the correct way, or whatever, in the way that's right for me. So but if you get fearful, that'll cut it off.
I remember once taking a walk in the spring, and as I was walking out in my neighborhood, I looked up, and from a tree, I could see the pollen coming off the tree in like a wave. And I'd never in my whole life ever seen anything like, I've never seen pollen coming. I've seen it all over the car or whatever, but it was like I was being shown the miracle of this type of thing, and thinking to myself, did I really see that? What's going on? But yeah. And I get here that you have some emotional influence coming in, and a new beginning, which is what you're dealing with here, Colorful. Stay optimistic, stay hopeful. You have the Archangel Phanuel with you, but your past life guides are also working with you with karmic lessons and present assistance that you need in your life now. So some of the things that you're seeing is coming from your guides to help you or prepare you for what it is you need to know with regard to any karmic lessons that were going on. Yeah. Yeah, and Kelly, that's a good idea. Automatic writing, if you can do it. And that would be awesome. Yeah. Hi, Carolyn Adams. We were just talking about you. Welcome,
Hey,
dear.
Carolyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so good to
Good
see
luck
you.
to you, dear. I would journal down what you see. And I think that that's going to be something that you will build on. And you'll be able to go back and say, oh, I remember this. I remember that. You know, you may not be able to do it right as it's coming through, but after you're done or they show you whatever, write it down so you have a memory placed in there for you.
Isn't this exciting that people are opening up and getting this stuff, and they have a place like this to come and talk about it within this
Absolutely.
community?
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
And yes, we are receiving more miracles in our life, and it has to do with the time frame and the timeline and the speeding up. I agree. So many people
Yeah.
are just blooming. So you're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Okay, so MJ 420 wonders if we might have any message from her Aunt Betty. I'm going to go first, MJ, because I pulled some cards and I find them to be very fascinating. The first one I pulled was DNA. So your roots with your aunt and your identity and your ancestral karma is being pulled in with this question because you obviously have that with your aunt. The world globe shows up next. And it is telling you that you are coming to wholeness and completion, and that Betty's telling you this, and that the most important thing is that you are on your spiritual path. And even though it's a rosary, it doesn't mean it's religious. It means spiritual path, unless you want it to be religious, of course, or maybe she was religious. But she says it's all coming to you, and it's just like we talked about just a minute ago, it's coming in very fast. But she wants you to know that your family is with you, your DNA is with you, and, you know, helping you along as you go, because your spiritual path is really, really going to start taking off for you.
You know, pay attention to your health. Pay attention to check your health and your heart and all of that. Just be aware of it. And I'm getting a message from your dog. He says he wants to go for more walks. He wants to go outside more. I don't know if you go outside a lot, but that's what I'm hearing. He'd like to go out, and I'm seeing a stream and a marshland, and he'd like to go out on your walk there, and he wants to eat chicken. This is coming in. It's coming in. Okay, it could be because I fell out of my bed 5 feet last night. But yeah, I want to go for more walks, and I want to go wading in the water. And Aunt Betty says, you are me and he is you and we are all together. So there's some sort of link between the two of you, that Beatles song. And you might want to think about that link. That's what I'm getting. And
that's the Happy Wanderer song, isn't it?
Well, it's that choo-choo.
I'm with you and you're with me, and so we are all together, so we are all...
It's the Beatles song.
The Beatles, I Am the Walrus.
Oh.
I am the walrus. Yeah. I am the walrus. So that song is coming in.
Okay.
You are me and me are you. So there's some sort of energetic link between the two of you.
Cool. That's that DNA.
Yeah.
Ancestral DNA.
And to recognize that it's always there.
Right. Yep.
That she's hanging out with you, and she probably wants to go walk with your dog in the marsh.
There you go.
He said it. I didn't. Yeah.
Well, I got something off the wall, per usual for me. I was immediately getting images of like a temple or something in Japan. You know how they have those, the
Yeah.
roofs are sort of like this, and then they were all stacked up, a lot of them like that. So it was like this tower of this. It looked like a temple of some sort. And then I thought, okay, what's this? And I'm seeing Japanese women in the robes and the kimonos with the obi and the umbrella, and then it goes to there's a certain Japanese woodblock print. There's a series of them called, I don't know, I think it's 100 Views of Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
And there's one specific one where the scholars go up this path on top of one mountain, and then that's a viewing spot for Mount Fuji. So there you go up this beautiful path up one mountain to view another mountain. And I think that means that that's a long-winded way of saying she's watching you. She's watching you from afar, and it's this. She's going up the mountain, the viewing mountain, to watch you, and she sees you as Mount Fuji, this beautiful, this beautiful eminence in covered in white with that's just worshipped and revered, and she thinks of you that way as this beautiful mountain glowing in the sunlight. So I don't know if there's any kind of Japanese or Asian influence in the family, or if she liked decorating with Japanese things or what, but that's what came for me. I hope it resonates in some way.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, water, no. The dog gets dirty.
Yeah. Messy. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, dear. Linnea wonders if she can have a message from her spirit guides.
I'm seeing a big redwood tree, a very strong and solid redwood tree, like the kind you'd see on the Oregon coast or Northern California. I feel like you are an energy unto yourself. That those redwood trees have their own ecosystem. They have their own energy pocket. So I feel like whatever energy you have, it's very much yourself. You're very secure and solid in who you are. And explore more. Sort of step out of your comfort zone, your security zone, and do some exploring. The tree is always going to be there. You can always go back to it, but try different things and try new ways of approaching things, or just do something different than you would normally do and see what happens. I'm always seeing that tree for you. So if you step out and slip up, that you always have that comfort and security of the energetic home, that they'll take care of you, that you know exactly who you are. But maybe try something to redefine it and see how that feels.
This is so amazing that I kind of. Were you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got pretty much the same message in just a different way. I got kind of like, if you buy gas from a gas company or an energy company, a lot of them have a logo that looks like a blue flame. And
Yes.
it might be a different color blue on the inside and outside. And I kept seeing this flame, and it looked like it was like a logo for an energy company. And I thought, so what's this about? And I got keep the fire burning, but it looked so static, like it was just, kind of 2D. And then the message came to let some oxygen in, to let, keep the fire burning, but let some oxygen in, let in something new to really bring it to life, to really kind of flare it up. And that's exactly what you were saying. Try something new.
Yeah.
Let me see. Flame keeps the fire burning. Don't give up, but try something new. Let some oxygen in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sort of the same thing. I'm getting open to discovery. The key is there, the lock, for the lock. But I also get the butterfly. And it says here, metamorphosis, which is change, time to be open, evolution of your soul, and also reinvent yourself. So I think that that's kind of what you ladies were also talking about. And so I'm getting the same message.
Yeah, I love that when we all get the same message.
We're in the psychic bounce zone. I like we're all like, our energies are all merging together.
Well, what I like about it too is your starting place is pretty good. You're either a tree, a butterfly, or a flame.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
And nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's all three go up.
All very powerful.
Very powerful. Yeah.
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 Okay. I want you to know, I have Marlene, I have you next, and then Viviani, and then Amy, Sika. So Sika, we will do you three, and then we are done for the day. But I tried to remember everybody. Hi, Ivana. Nice to see you. Here's Marlene's question. Any special messages for her today? And she said either from her guides or
this is bizarre, but I feel like they want you to go watch a movie. They want you to go out and do something fun. Go watch a movie. I'm seeing what are those Irish green leprechauns? Those, go watch a movie and throw some popcorn around, and lighten up and go out and have a good time. Like go to a carnival or go to something where you can play. Go play where you're out of your normal routine. I don't know why, but I'm seeing you sitting in a movie theater. You have to trust what you get.
Yes,
you do. You do.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I got a big glass pitcher full of water with lemon slices in it. And I thought, okay, what's this? Do you need to hydrate or what? And what the message that came through. And then I saw you, drinking the water. There's a slice of lemon in it. And a spirit was saying, take something normal and everyday and add something simple to just make it different and zesty. Something, to take just an ordinary thing that you're doing in a day, and what can I do to just, amp it up a little bit or make it just a little bit more interesting, that you can take everyday things and make them special, and then be present in the moment of, drinking the water. Oh, it's, it has that lemon flavor. It's a little different. It's a little, I can do this. I can do this in lots of different areas of my life. So I hope that helps. It doesn't have to be a huge thing.
Got the same thing. I got let it go, whether that be go to the movies or try something new with your water. Wish upon a star. Be childlike. Enjoy what it is. Look at, she's holding the star and she's making a wish. because everything comes shining through when you release what it is that's bothering you, or you release the tension. So maybe the movie is a good idea. Maybe it's a movie, and you know, uh, or something that makes you laugh, or something that makes you feel better. So.
Sit in the balcony and throw the popcorn down on everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Of course, popcorn costs so damn much. Costs more than movie.
It does.
So you might not want to do that, but anyway. Yeah. Thanks, Marlene. Viviani started something new last week and would like to have a message about it if possible.
I'm getting a picture of kids in a little red wagon, and you're in the wagon, and you're kind of sitting in it, but you've got one leg out and you're pushing it along. It's going up a little bit of a hill, and then someone comes and pushes it, and then it goes over the crest, and then you're sailing. And it's like, woo, kind of a wild ride. You can steer a little bit, but not too much. And so whatever this is, it might take a little push, a little nudge. I mean, you're rolling right away. I never saw you stopped. The wagon is moving, but there might be a little bit of an uphill thing where it needs a little more effort. But then pretty soon you're over the crest and things are almost going faster than you can handle. But let me check back in. No, you're remaining calm even on the wild ride down. So I think as you're pushing up the hill, you're gathering what you need to handle the velocity that you're going to be facing as things move forward.
And I got almost the exact same image that you're building something, whether it's virtual or physical, but don't go too fast. Slow down and make sure each step is completed. That going too fast or projecting out too far will weaken your structure.
So, Viviani, I got here, your higher power is choosing for your highest good. You're aligning with your higher self, and you are connected to spirit. You are on the path to the divine. And I sense that that's what's happening in that new thing that's going on. It's going to bring you some personal satisfaction and some sweet things in life, like a cupcake might. Okay. And it will provide some closure, some needed closure in some area that you have been either working in that wasn't moving for you or something. But I see it as a real positive situation for you, and that it's working to align you for your best and highest good. So, thank you.
We wish you the very best on this new venture.
You, Viviani. Yes. Are you opening a channel? Okay, last question of the day is Amy wondering about her dog, Sassy. You're welcome, Bill.
Oh, I'm feeling tired.
Oh.
I'm content, but just fatigued. So, Sassy, what can you tell us?
I'm getting drawn to her hips. I'm seeing her lying on the floor with her legs out. I feel like she's got long, sort of longish type of hair, and I'm getting drawn to her hips, whether she's got arthritis or that her hips are bothering her.
I got that too, but my hip bothers me, so I thought, oh, that's just me.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got that.
Yeah, there you go. And that can happen with dogs. Absolutely. Hip
She wants some
dysplasia or
chicken. She wants chicken.
Mm.
I don't
Another
know.
one that wants chicken, huh?
I don't know what this chicken thing is, but she says she wants some real meat. She wants people,
Real meat. Mm.
yeah, people food. But she probably always wants that.
So I pulled my dog cards. I have dog cards, really. So
Of
the
course. you
first
do.
one I got is she feels like she's not taking responsibility for herself. Look at, she's kind of lethargic, and you're probably trying to move her along, and she's like, I don't really want to do this. But she's feeling sort of like a victim. So I'm guessing that she's in some kind of distress or pain, maybe the hips or whatever, because they won't tell you. They're such stoics, honestly. They really are. Did another animal pass around Sassy? I'm sensing there's a loss here, and there's some grief around it. I don't know if this is something recent or not, or maybe they're seeing another animal, like an angel animal, or with their second sight, and they miss that pet. I don't know. But they are saying there's always better to have another dog in the house because we're better together than we are alone. We can get cooperation. So I'm sensing that, there's just something about it, but it's a new perspective for Sassy. Sassy's kind of, and they say that dogs have the mind of a 2-year-old, that they can pretty much, they remember many words, and they remember, and they're saying now too that many animals are dealing with, okay.
What?
Many animals are dealing with,
Yeah.
things in their life, but yeah, okay, that's it. Sassy's missing Bucky. That's what I feel.
And I got the same as Joan. I just saw her very low energy, like lying on the floor, like very sort of down.
There's sadness there. There's some sadness. Yeah. Feels like a victim, and it's always was better when Bucky was there, even if they weren't getting along all the time. That I wasn't alone. I had a buddy.
I also saw the dog with white whiskers on its snout getting older, and I got the feeling that it was saying, it was very, very tired, but it was sort of at peace with its eventual transition. And it said, I've done this before. I know how this works.
Yeah.
And is sort of at peace with that for whenever that comes.
Resignation. I got the exact same thing.
But animals do grieve. Animals grieve for people and other animals that are gone.
Got that, Allie. That's spot on.
It's amazing. Yeah. Sending you lots of love, Amy. Just keep loving on Sassy and letting Sassy know that you're there, and that you understand, and maybe some chicken.
Want some chicken?
Jens Free says boiled lentils are also good for dogs. I did not know that.
Does not taste like chicken.
No, she said she has poached chicken meat and boiled lentils. That's what she does.
Yeah.
So, sounds like a plan. Sounds like something I'd have for dinner. Sounds good. Okay.
Oh, but that would be rough to lose one in July.
It would be rough.
And I'm not doing so well now.
Hasn't been that long. Yeah.
Our best to you, my dear.
Absolutely.
When I get to heaven, I'm protesting. I don't think this getting old and dying thing is so much fun.
Well, it isn't, but I read something about that actually in what's his name? David Hawking, not David Hawking.
Stephen.
No, okay, it's David. He wrote Power and Force. David Hawkins is who I mean.
Hawkins.
Okay.
And he wrote about the fact that if we were healthy, happy, and really doing really, really well, we'd never want to leave. And so when we get to a certain point, we have to sort of break down or break away because we have to prepare ourselves for the transition. And that's not pleasant to think about, but I guess it's all the cycle. It's all the circle of life. And so
I'm writing a letter to the complaints department in heaven.
Okay.
I don't think
Send my name to it there. You can say, and
no
also
fun.
Alex.
This is no
That's right.
fun. You need to change your blueprint pattern. I'm not enjoying it.
Yes.
I understand. I understand. Thank you so much to everybody. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. Thank you to all of your subscribers, and thank you, Joan and Thayer. I had a very nice time with you today, and I
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you for your help. Yeah.
And
Everybody,
thanks to
please make sure you go over to Joan's channel, sign up for her. She's also going to be working with Kelly on Circle of Friends Tarot for me on Monday.
Yeah.
So check it out. Yeah, I'm going up to Maine for the week. So thank
Where are
you,
you
Joan.
going?
Up to Kennebunk.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go to the bush.
Yeah, the bush. Yeah. I've been there. I
You're gonna have some lobster.
I'm going to have lobster with some beer.
Lobster with beer. Yep.
Yeah.
Have
Thanks,
a
everybody.
fight for me. Bye. Bye, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.